Sometimes when purchasing new trucks or bushings, you could end up with squeaky trucks that could be super annoying. Usually a little noise is normal, but when it's really loud, you'll get sick of it and probably want to get rid of the squeaky noise. And that's what we're about to show you how to do.
The noise usually comes from the pivot cup bushing and the base plate rubbing against the truck hanger, but it can also happen with your other bushings as well.
There are some people that recommend using WD-40, baby powder, and lubricants. Now these recommendations may work for quick fixes, but have no lasting results, plus they can make a mess and attract dirt. What we recommend using is household paraffin wax, and it derives from petroleum, and it's not soluble in water, so it won't break down in moisture. And it's used for various things like sealing jars, making food and candy shiny, and candle making. Now we don't recommend using candles unless you're absolutely sure that they're just made of paraffin wax. And those are usually the really small, cheap candles with no fragrance. But we don't recommend candles because they're usually a mixture of waxes, including paraffin, beeswax, and plant wax. And you can get paraffin wax at any grocery store for about $5 for a whole box. And it's way more than you need because you only need a tiny bit to get rid of squeaks. So you can donate the rest of it to your local shop for some stickers, or you can save it for waxing ledges, and this is the absolute best stuff for waxing ledges.
Here we cut a small chunk off the bigger piece. What we are going to do is make a little pile of shavings using a grater. You can use a potato peeler or a knife if you like. I like using the side that is used for grating citrus fruits for zesting. It gets the wax shredded into small pieces. Any way you make wax shavings is totally okay. If you use a grater, run hot water on it to get the wax off. You only need enough for a couple of big pinches because that's all you're going to need. Now we can take off the truck hanger and put the wax shavings in the pivot cup bushing. Just grab a big pinch of it and pack it inside. You're not going to try to completely fill it up, you just want to cover the walls or surface of the pivot cup. Try using your finger to spread it around. This is how it should look. Most people only put soap shavings in the pivot cup, but it's a good idea to cover the pivot on the hanger as well. Since some noise can come from the other bushings, it's a good idea to coat the surface of the hanger where the bushings touch. You also never know if the squeaks are coming from the bushings rubbing on the washers. Since these washers are flat, I'm covering both sides just to be sure that a waxed side is touching a bushing. For street trucks, you only need to do the inside of the cup washers. Just in case some of you are wondering, everything we are showing you is exactly what you would do for street skating trucks. Okay, now that every possible squeaky spot has been coated with wax, we can now put our truck back together. Wipe away or blow off any extra wax that's on your deck or trucks. Be careful not to get the wax on your grip tape, it's really hard to get off. As you can hear, there are absolutely no squeaks or any noise coming from this truck.
There you go. Now you can rid yourself of the embarrassing sounds of an annoying squeaky truck. If you have any questions about this video or anything skate related, send us a message, and if you want to know some more tips, check out the rest of our videos or click around ratvision.com. Now I can go skate like a ninja.